Then up front, the men who really do the damage. Frank McAvenny, 21 goals. Tony Cottee, 16. The referee is Brian Stevens from Stonehouse in Gloucestershire. The first time he's ever taken charge of a game at Old Trafford. West Ham in a change strip of white shirts and light blue shorts will be the side getting us underway. With a bad record here, in point of fact, they've lost 4 on the trot here in Cup and League over the last 2 seasons. They know it's an afternoon of spirit and defiance above all else that they've got to show. Gibson almost getting in, and Stewart almost in trouble in the opening seconds of the game. Kept his nerve and kept his head and got in a good clearance. In point of fact, the flag was up. Where do your sympathies lie?
Decided that he had a better view to play on.
This is Devonshire. Duxbury. Stapleton, a good header. And Strachan just keeping it in. And did well to find Frank Stapleton again for Manchester United. This could be dangerous. And Park's in a lot of trouble. Hughes almost got there. Gibson almost got there. And Park's luck held. And so did West Ham.
Full control. And although he plays very deep at times, he can change defence into attack very quickly with his speed.
There he is again with a header, but this time going to Paul McGrath. Alvin Martin up. Whiteside versus Devonshire again. Some work here for George Paris to do, but he does it well. Finds Cottee in turn for Devonshire. Good play here by West Ham, and looking for the speed of McAvenny to embarrass Mark Higgins. McAvenny doing well just across the goal. Hughes and Stapleton. McGrath's up from the back as well. Hit firmly. Dickens getting underneath it, but it goes straight to Whiteside. It wasn't the game plan at all for West Ham, and here's McGrath getting it across. My goodness! Well, how didn't it? An incredible moment there. Hughes on the ground, hits the ball firmly. So it'll be Mark Ward with it. Dickens, Gale, McAvenny, Cottee and Martin all around there. So is Pike with a header! And a goal for West Ham! Jeff Pike. 18 minutes gone, and Pike's first of the season puts West Ham into the lead. A good jump, and over Alveston to the back of the net. David Fleet.
Superb head and a superb ball. Most balls nowadays are thrown to...
Holding it up and then finding Gibson, and Stapleton's up ahead of him. Gibson's gone past Gale. Stapleton's in space on the far side. Oh, a tremendous save by Parks, and one by Olsen. Oh, that's the first time, I think, that Hughes has looked really, really dangerous. Now it's with Gibson, and the crowd are roaring them on. It's with Hughes. Into the path of Gibson. Beautifully played there by Hughes. Good play here by United as it finds Jesper Olsen. West Ham backpedaling again, and Stapleton couldn't quite get on the far side with the header.
To see who gained the advantage.
Stewart with West Ham's free kick. Alvin Martin's gone forward, and so has big Tony Gale as well. Martin battling his way in there, and a penalty has been given to West Ham. A penalty for a foul on Alvin Martin as he charged into that ball. And Ray Stewart is the man who will take it 4 times. He scored from the spot this season. Now, in his. Ray Stewart, who likes to blast them, and does so again. 2-0 to West Ham. There aren't that many West Ham fans who come up here, but there's a selection of them now showing their delight as Stewart hammers the ball wide of Turner, and West Ham 2-0 into the lead. And with West Ham's defensive record so good, 12 conceded in the last 21. it becomes a big task indeed for Manchester United. But here they come, settling into it. McGrath getting it forward, Stapleton! No penalty. My word, the referee had to think hard about that one. That was a bit touch and go, David, please.
I don't think Mr. Stevens is going to be the most popular man 20 to 5 when this game finishes. With West Ham defending so well, United have got to keep putting it into that box as early and as quickly as possible and hope they get to break. It's going to be very tough for them to find a way through.
Well, that was Cottee with a long clearance, and here's McAvenny after it, and he's got there. But the flag was up in any case for a foul on the West Ham striker by Chris Turner. So busy watching the flight of the ball, actually, that I didn't see Turner's follow through. But West Ham are a bit upset about it, and McAvenny is down and injured, and the linesman spotted it well. Now let's see if we can spot it ourselves. Oh, yes, the feet were up there high, and McAvenny, if anything, was, I think, clouted around the face.